NCAA ranks. We've got some score power on the court.
Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets away with a little shove inside, creates that space.
Hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down.
It's been the second and third quarter that's been the issue for the Liberty, so let's see if they can have a better one here today as Clark finally hits her first shot of the night. It's on Wednesday.
One thing about Caitlin Clark, she's relentless. She's going to keep shooting that.
Clark over Horston, hits a three.
When you talk about true generational talents in basketball, one name you can't leave out is Caitlin Clark.
Bonner gets denied by Boston. Wheeler finds Clark from the logo. Ball is trying to clear 8. Shot clock down to 9. Here as Clark gets inside. The scoop shot falls. Indiana scoring, has done it from the three-point line, has gotten to the rim, and she'll head to the foul line here momentarily.
She works hard and does her work early before the ball gets inside.
Cheyenne Parker married in the offseason. Clark catch and shoot, hits a three.
She's not just a scorer, she's a creator, a floor general, and the heartbeat of every game she plays.
But this is the intensity on defense that has started this run for Atlanta. The help side's got to be there.
How about the finish at the other end for Clark with the basketball? 9 total points in the game, steps it back from 3, knocks it down. Caitlin Clark's second deep shot. Biggest lead of the game for Vegas, it's up to 10.
I mean, Sydney Colson is a 42% three-point shooter.
Mitchell answers, just the second made 3 for Indiana.
Playmaker with a vision that seems one step ahead of everyone on the court.
They're getting some looks. Clark looking to challenge Stewart, maybe not. That long wingspan turning her away, but Wheeler will take it.
Hey, here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm, a deep pull, got it!
That is a great...
At the line for 2.
Watch the range right here, Jonesy. We're coming off this screen, Allen goes under.
Caitlin, hit it!
Finding her way, pushing in transition, leading her way, pulling up.
During her days at Iowa, Clark has proven she's built differently. A player whose deep-range shooting and razor-sharp court vision set her apart from the rest.
He determined that Ariel Atkins had possession.
Clark the switch on to Dolson, steps back and buries a triple.
Everything but the bucket that time for Phoenix.
Good job by Cunningham to quickly get on Clark.
Clark sinks the screen and got the layup and one.
Always going to be trailing on this. Watch right here. This is jail. Great screen by Boston. She holds the contact.
Town is not happy with that call. An unpleasant, yes, trip back to the bench. And Courtney Paris goes over to talk to her.
She plays with a fearless confidence and instinctive flair that electrifies the crowd while leaving opponents scrambling for answers.
Clark off the switch, found Smith, who laid it in. That is now 13 assists.
These 3 gold medalists as Boston dips inside and can't finish. Boston wrestling through a triple team. Here is Clark off the screen, launches, and drops a triple.
Indiana has not missed in this second quarter. 8 for 8. Clark weaving her way through. It's 9 for 9 now for the Fever in this quarter.
Since the Marina Mabry trade, and she has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlin Clark for 3, rattles it around for her first deep shot. Like to be more efficient shooting the 3 ball.
Michaela did a great job of picking Caitlin Clark up.
Soda shooting just 29% here in the first quarter. Clark looking aggressive. Clark launches and hits a 3. Chance to get it back to 4 here.
Jordan Canada has been a problem for Caitlin Clark. Pressure all game.
Clark, a problem for Canada.
Clark has a reputation for pulling up from way beyond the three-point line, but it's not just for show.
The way out of that backcourt. Clark, Boston screen, fire away, hits a three.
Just missed one, come right back down with a pretty heat.
Turnover ratio in her career last season. Clark gets away with a little push. Fall away, buries it. And a little reaction for the crowd.
She's really good and savvy with the basketball in her hands and going.
Zune trying to frustrate Clark. Oh, but Clark with three more.
It's all calculated. Every deep pull-up stretches the defense, forces mismatches, and opens space not just for her, but for everyone on the floor.
Of that run to the finals before the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games. Clark connects on a three.
Caitlin Clark here gets the switch on the screen. Smaller Vandersloot defending her. Easier to see over Courtney Vandersloot.
Howard blocked by Boston. Here comes Caitlin.
Get it! Count it for Clark.
And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from 3, will dip inside and lay it in. There are the first points in the WNBA career of Caitlin Clark.
One of her most underrated weapons, her pace. Clark has a sixth sense for when to hit the gas and when to slow the game to a crawl, always keeping defenders off.
Here's just 1 of 5. How about back? Bidley running the floor there. And the find there from Clark.
This game, the pace of this game, I'm not quite sure who is benefiting. I guess you have to say the Wings right now because they're up.
Clark turned the corner.
But then again, here comes the Fever using the same prescription.
Has that one foul, knows it's important not to pick up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut. Clark connects on a three.
She can shift gears in an instant. 1 second gliding up the court, the next exploding past a defender with a hesitation or a crisp crossover. Whether she's leading the break or operating in the half court, Caitlin owns the tempo like a veteran floor general. Her handle, tight, efficient, and full of intent. There's no wasted motion. Every dribble is a setup, every move a step toward creating space, breaking down the defense, or teeing up a perfect scoring opportunity. Watch her work off screens. She slips through them with surgical precision, baiting defenders into switches she's already planned to exploit. And then there's her composure, swagger in her step, but never out of control. She craves pressure. Fourth quarter, game on the line, hand her the ball. She doesn't just survive in the spotlight, she owns it. Every highlight you see is more than just a flash of brilliance. It's the product of endless reps, relentless focus, and a mind wired for basketball at the highest level. Caitlin Clark isn't changing the game with talent alone. She's doing it with vision, leadership, and an understanding of the sport that's years beyond her age. She plays with the heart of a competitor, the brain of a coach, and the creativity of an artist. What makes her special isn't only the deep threes or the ankle-breaking crossovers. It's how she elevates everyone around her. She's the type of player you'd build a franchise around. The one young hoopers study not just to learn how to score, but how to think the game, make the extra pass, and see the floor like no one else. If you loved these jaw-dropping highlights, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe for more elite breakdowns and next-level basketball content. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.